Okay, so hopefully the whole thing is fixed because so what's funny, what's super so actually before I start ranting, does it look fine? Does the Unreal Engine feed look fine? Because on my end it's totally fine, buttery smooth, but before it was like 5 FPS. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Ah. So hello Addison. I'm doing pretty good. Now that the freaking feed is fixed. Okay, so hilarious but really stupid uh well what's the a predicament. Hilarious but really stupid predicament that was, because for some reason, for whatever reason, literally all of the optimization features for Streamlabs was lagging the feed. Literally, so hardware acceleration was turned on, which basically means that the app runs faster and uses the GPU to make it run faster. That was causing it to lag. And having optimizing coding features turned on was also lagging the feed. And I'm pretty sure the encoding profile was also what was causing it to lag, but I just set it to the default software encoder just in case. Yes, Addison, I am using 4.27. So yeah, it's a really stupid problem that it was, because literally all of the things that shouldn't have caused it to lag were causing it to lag. So yeah, anyways, let's actually continue with this. So anyways, this is the level. It's like it has RTX global illumination. It has I mean, here's my issue. Here's the issue. Here's my issue with this plugin, is that I'm not kidding. Having, in like very specific areas, it lags. It lags like crazy. Like it like in really specific areas in the editor, it lags like crazy. Like I don't know why the FPS drops so badly. Maybe try like 13 by 13 by 13 probes. You see if that works well. So far so good. However, there is like that little thing that is happening for some reason. I think it's actually because of, well, I don't understand why it's causing that many artifacts. Maybe try 12 by 12 by 12. Okay. So far so good. No weird artifacts so far. Yeah, it seems totally fine so far. Yep, there it is. Maybe why does it do that? Like, actually, why does it do that? It just doesn't seem like that should be causing that. 11 by 11 by 11? Oh, and now there's that. Great. Maybe make just the Y 12 by 12. You try 14? 15? Okay. Okay, no artifacts there. None there. And none there. Okay. Okay. Now, how is it in game? How is it in game? So, 60 FPS. And there's our stray light. Maybe Z doesn't have to have a whole lot of probes. Maybe just do like put 6 right there. Yeah, maybe 4. Yeah. That seems to have oh yeah, that definitely boosted the FPS. And I think it's still like looks totally fine. For the most part. 5. Yeah. Seems totally and completely fine with 5 Z value. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Found the setting, the sweet spot. Why do I even bother this very early on in the project? It's because I want to incorporate ray tracing in some capacity, because while also keeping it optimized for people who want ray tracing enabled. By default, it's not gonna be enabled, but actually, let me just show you. This is what it looks like without ray tracing enabled. See, it looks totally fine without ray tracing. Well, actually, I should probably click disable volume. Yeah. See, looks totally fine without ray tracing. Sure, it may not have any of that fancy global illumination, but it still looks fine. However, if you want that really beautiful, crisp lighting, you'll want to turn on the RTX illumination. Now, actually, I did the funny thing again. I forgot to switch to my desktop view, but whatever. So this is what it looks like without RTX global illumination. See, it's totally fine. Totally fine. But if you want that crisp lighting, you're gonna want to enable it. Because, you know, realism. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just looking at chat. Do I play Roblox? Yes, I do play Roblox. I do enjoy a good Roblox game occasionally. Sometimes that happens to me. I think you're referring to the random FPS drops, right? The FPS drops that only exist in the editor. because if that is what you're referring to, that's a known bug with 4.27, which is dumb, but at least I know that it's at least I know it's a at least it's a known problem and not just a well, I don't know. It looks creepier with RTX off. Well, that's because it's dark. That's because it's dark. Look, yeah, look. The reason why I would want RTX global illumination in the first place is because like corners such as these are and like walls that are not illuminated by any lights coming from here or here would be less illuminated than say this area. Like, see, it's just ever so slightly brighter than this area. And that's because of the tiny bit of sunlight that's coming through the window. And I believe if I go into here, turn out the lights and open that up. Oh, I forgot to turn off cast shadows for the... I forgot to turn off cast shadows for the window glass. Cast shadow. Wait, what? What? I don't understand. What? Find cast shadow. That's the only place. Why is it not? Should I just rebuild the lighting? Because I think that's what I should do. What? The stream's current bit rate 25,000. Whatever. Good connection, sure. It looks totally fine. You're bugging, YouTube. So, anyways, let's is it not, is it really not turned off? I could have sworn it's always turned off. What? Why? Wait, it's because of this thing. It's because of the big... I'm an idiot. Okay, so like this would be a better room for an example. So turn that off. And then I open these. It should make... yeah, it made the room ever so slightly brighter. If... actually, I think that's how it was before. Whatever. That's just chalked up to trust me. It responds accurately with the... and there's the freaking... why does that... why are those artifacts only in the editor? What? Unreal. Is this another one of your hilarious oopsies? Yeah. 14. Yes. Nope. I don't understand this. Well, maybe I think it's because of the... actually, no. So that seemed to fix it to a degree. Yeah, okay. Any artifacts over here? Nope. Cool. We're all good. Hopefully. Hopefully we're all good. And it boosts FPS. Cool. I've also forgot to turn on the desktop thing. What is the next thing I'm going to add? I was thinking I should work on the AI first, like just to get it over with, and to make sure that that it can handle any environment I put it in. So you can ask us for original IDA task idea. Well, true. I kind of want to add like, well, I mean, idle tasks, custom idle tasks are hard because I would have to turn on I would have to not turn on. I would have to make my own animations, and we already know. I'm sure you modders who have who might have had custom animations and for mods can can testament just to how much of a hassle that is. Alrighty, so yeah, okay, back into here. Why does my FPS drop to Why does my FPS drop to 50 to like 50 in this particular spot of the hall? Excuse me? Literally just this part of the hallway. Literally just this part of the hallway. Okay. Silly Unreal. Okay. Bink, bink, bink. Yeah. See, as you can see here, it this illuminates up here, which is accurate to how real life lights would operate. And I am so sick of oh my freaking why what is with the artifacts here? What is with the artifacts here? Why? Just why? 9 7 10 5 6 7 8. Please just work with me, Unreal. Please, just for once, work with me on this one. You know, maybe I can do something pretty pretty hacky, but it's like maybe I could just move it up ever so slightly. Yeah. That, for the most part, fixes it. However, yeah. Yeah, for the most part, that fixes it. I hate how sensitive this system is. This, because rest assured, this is because I assure you, this is a very, very sensitive system. I could you know what I could do? I could probably just use multiple, like, tiny RTX GI volumes for, like, the first floor, or for, like, all of the different floors. I could just use a tiny volume. Like, I could, like, so, about to here. And move this a bit to the left. Just put this and then scale this down a bit more. And of frickin' course. Of course, there's some lighting errors right there. Of course. Yep, there we go. What? Jeez, why is that a thing? Why does it look like that if why does it look like that if it's even just a tiny bit too small? So, okay, we got all of that. Why is it so low, such low FPS now? Oh, it's because it's more in a more confined space. So, of course, it's gonna have stuff like that. So maybe set these between 10 and 10. Nope. 8 by 8 by 8. Better. Any artifacts on RTX GI volume? Any artifacts? Maybe 9 by 9 by 9. Yeah, that'll fix 9 by 8 by 8. Or that. Try that. Nope. In fact, it isn't even supposed to be to like, it's not even supposed to go up to the friggin' to the second floor, so I could just make the yeah, like that. Make it like that. Why does it look like that? Why? I actually have to. You know what? I'm going to board off everything past here. So this tiny little area and this tiny little area. Or actually, I'm gonna need to. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. Like, why? 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 Glare probes. I need to. I don't want probe relocation. Is that? Well, actually, I could. I could actually just do that. Yep. Because I just want the volume to affect everything on the inside of the house, not the outside. Cool, so I could just move that forward a little bit. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. get somewhere. Except now... yeah, and the FPS is like at around 60 to 80 FPS. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. However now, when I play and I turn this off, this area looks completely illuminated completely differently than the other everywhere else. So I'm just going to go to and drop this little guy here. The blending distance is set that to 40. The update priority will have the same as this one. And I'm gonna scale that up. And okay, then increase that. Yep, okay. And then now I'm gonna do visualize probes. Oh wow, surprisingly, I mean, that's a lot of probes. Like that's an absolute crap load of probes. And surprisingly, it's actually not tanking my FPS a whole lot. What? Should I decrease the amount of probes? Maybe do 4 by 4 by 4? Maybe 2 by 2 by 2. No, too little. 3 by 3 by 3. Cool. Yeah, that's much better. 8. Okay. So maybe now, when I disable... Excuse me? Why is this still... Do I need to build the lighting or something, maybe? Okay. Well, there's another bot friggin' comment. There's another bot message, so I'm just gonna go over to the stream, back over to my community friggin' tab for yeah, for this community blocked words, copy and paste that, save. Cool. Lamau just got ultra dynamic sky. Ultra dynamic sky. AU ultra dynamic sky. I mean, I knew it's a plugin, but I just didn't know exactly what it is. It's $15, and yeah, that's about what I thought it was. Yeah, that's about what I thought it was gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought it was gonna do, like volumetric clouds and all that jazz. So, hey, Blue Sleek. So far, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's going great. The game is actually coming along great, and actually currently I am trying to get this ray tracing global illumination working right. However, this particular area is just, wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot. Okay, I forgot that light multiplier is a thing. So just put that to a decimal number, and it's still... It's like literally... It's like literally the exact same settings. I don't understand why they're... Maybe I'll... Yeah, they're way more spread out on the x-axis. So maybe I can... Well, is that the x-axis? I think that is the x-axis. Yep, that's the x-axis. So, yeah, they're way more spread out on the x-axis, so maybe 2. Yeah. Why? What is... Okay, I'm just gonna delete that so I can visualize this. What? How does that work? Does that just... Okay. It's not. Doesn't. Okay. Oh. I think I know what the issue is. It's this thing. This giant volume that I have in the level. This barely has any probes in it, like, and it's like, it's meant to be incredibly, like let me just show you what happens when I put this to like 10 by 10 by 10. Oh. The FPS barely changed. Like it literally barely changed at all. It Okay, maybe I didn't need this. And I didn't. I don't think I needed this either. I think all I really needed was just to have 16 by 16 by 16. Sure, make it that. Yeah, and I get about the same FPS. Except there's more artifacts. I think... Okay. 20 by 20 by 20. Okay, actually, I don't actually see a huge tank in FPS. Those are weird artifacts that shouldn't be... Oh my gosh. Just shorten this a bit. Yeah. The reason why there's all that... Oh no! Oh no! I crushed the editor! Oh no! Oh no! Maybe if, as a last resort, if you can't get that lighting fixed, put a candle or something there to cover it up if it's possible. I mean, it is possible, but whatever. Look at this, look at this. Thank you, Unreal, for thank you, Unreal, for saving what I had before. So I can now actually, like, go back to how it was before. So, yeah, sounds about right. And then I shrink this down a bit. Nope, that's a bit too much. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay, that's actually how it's supposed to be. Okay, that was a bit too much. Okay. Yeah, but the FPS has tanked. So I'm gonna turn down the probe count. Yeah, the FPS is still not that great. 10 by 10 by 10. Try that. Okay, no artifacts so far. 11 by 11 by 11, maybe. Nope. 12 by 12 by 12. Okay, that's fine there. Good. So the reason why there's an artifact right here is because it is still very much way too big. So just shrink that down a bit. And there it is. Except there's the artifacts back. So maybe... See, this is the tough thing with this plugin is that the plugin is great and all. It's great. But sometimes things like this happen where there's like just not enough, like sometimes there are just barely not enough probes in one area and then it causes artifacts like this. So maybe I can increase the maybe 12, 15, 8, 5. Nope. 16. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That was not how much... That doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. So apparently, when it says I got confused. I got confused. So 12 by 10 by 12 by 10. See how that looks everywhere. Mostly good. 13. Uh, 14. 15. 16. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, let me look at chat real quick. Will the house be like pre-alpha where the other floors are visible from the outside but don't actually exist, or is there only 2 floors? There's gonna be 3 floors. There's gonna be 3 floors, and all of them will be accessible. Your mind is just popping up with idle tasks. Put one of them in the chat. Just share one of them. I honestly really would like to hear at least one of them. Speaking of tasks, I feel like a task board for debug purposes like Hello Neighbor 2 would be cool, where it displays what he's doing and what might be up next. Yeah, that would be pretty good for debugging. Just to see if certain things are working. Yeah, that would be that is a good idea, actually. So, I mean, okay, back to here. There's the maybe I can have it set to 12, 10 by 12 by 10. However, I would have to scale it up a tiny bit, or scale it down, I mean. Why can I just set like the light multiplier to 2? Nope. That doesn't do anything. Probe distance exponent for depth testing, a high value rapidly react, yada yada yada. Try setting that to ray tracing. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Probe change threshold, a threshold radio used during probe radiance blending that determines if a large lighting change has happened. If the max color component difference is larger than this threshold, the hysteresis will be reduced. That doesn't really change anything. 10-bit irradiance scaler multiplier to compensate for irradiance clipping that might happen in 10-bit mode. Use smaller reels for higher irradiance. 32-bit irradiance textures can be set from project settings to avoid clipping, but will have higher memory cost and slower to update. Wow. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Interesting. Bias values for indirect lighting. View bias. Uh, 50. That doesn't... Maybe I should just look this up. Yeah, I should probably just do that. The neighbor having a list of boxes to put in the right order in the attic, and then the combination with this task, a task where the neighbor unpacks the box and puts the stuff in the last floor. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, UE for RTX GI plugin lighting artifacts. What does this do? Okay, I might have found something, so I'm just gonna...
Use of infinite scrolling volumes, or the ISV feature of RTXGI. There's a lot going on with the scene, and if you saw my GDC talk about this, this is a fully ray traced scene, so it's doing RTX DI lighting, ray traced reflections, so and of course RTX GI. So there's a lot happening here, DLSS and so on. But I want to narrow, for the purposes of this talk, I want to narrowly focus on the RTX GI aspect. So here we can get an idea of what RTX GI brings to the table in this kind of environment. We're
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
using a very small amount of raster skylight just to create some ambient fill, and I'll take the RTX GI away in order so we can see what that looks like. So right now this is with RTX GI on, and you can see there's a lot of dynamic range. The trees are in the near distance there are the canopies are catching the light without completely going to black. If I turn off RTX GI, that's what we see, right? So this is just with raster skylight. You can see what that does. Now, as I moved into this environment and got away from the brighter elements, the tone mapper and eye adaptation kicked in, and it got a little bit brighter. So again, just reinforcing that earlier point, this is how post-process
why
can
is
affect the look
why
of
is his
right?
thing stuttering? Why is the video stuttering? Because like, because I don't think that's supposed to happen. I mean, it might just be his thing, but I'm a bit paranoid on whether or not something could be caused by my computer or whatever.
But here I have it as sort of a medium, adjusted up and down.
So is he ever going to explain any of this and show off any of it? Okay.
A little bit bigger and fatter than I'd normally want, but that's just to make it much easier to see what's going on. If I pull out way over here, you can
so this is a massive level.
Volume,
it's absolutely gigantic,
surrounding the entire map.
So that's my issue. Why the crap can't I? Because I'm able to use the, I'm able to do it like with I'm able to run this like totally fine. Like look 100 FPS, and then it's just when I go into here is when it gets dicey. So maybe like do the same for in here. Yeah, look, my FPS just drops to 50. And it's just in this select area. So could that be the engine goofing up, or is that like... Or is that like some... Or is that a thing with my card? Is that a thing with my graphics card? Is my RTX 2070 just not like... Just not liking it? Maybe 8x8. Let's increase it a bit. Yeah, there it goes. Like, or 5x5x5. That literally barely changed it at all. Cool. Which makes me think, is it just this? Is it just this this volume right here that is like having all of that? Is it just this volume? And again, I have an RTX 2070. I should be able to run this just fine. And it's just when I like look in this general should I turn down the light map resolution of the house, maybe? Light map, maybe something like a minus. Oh, let's do minus 128. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. One more time. 28. Maybe like try something like that, or maybe even like something like 512. Let's try something like that and shut up. Don't want to get DMCA'd. And so try building the lighting. Please make this stealth, making spirit stealth and horror instead of parkour. That was my intention from the start. I wanted this to be a much higher emphasis on I wanted this to have a much higher emphasis on horror instead of like how the actual game, the original game does it, where it's like a platformer with stealth elements, or no, not like a platformer with some horror elements. Okay, 13 by 13 by 13. Okay, 60. Okay, cool, 60 FPS, but what about here? Yep, there's the freaking artifacts. There's the freaking artifacts. So, shrink this. Maybe just a tiny bit more. I actually have to force these. I actually had to force some, because some just didn't want to freaking cooperate with me. Okay, there that went. Any more artifacts I need? Yep. There's pretty friggin' fantastic. Friggin' fantastic. Great. Maybe try nudging this a bit. Literally the only way I could do this is by setting one value to like a really high number, and then like have the others be at like a lower number. Yeah. No, that's not. Why do those things even exist? Like, genuine question. Why is that even a thing? Okay. So okay. Okay, whatever. It's literally just this one area that has like weird artifacts like that. It's literally just this one area. So sure. Cool. That's all inside the house. Okay. Like, maybe bring this down like a lot. Okay. Cool. Does it look weird on here? Does it have like, nope, it doesn't. Cool. Very, very, very epic. So now I can set the X value to something like 6. And look at that. Jumped from 40, literally jumped from 40 to 50 FPS to 60 to 70. I realized multiple things. 2 things actually. One, I didn't change the scene. 2, as you can see here, there it is. High FPS. But the really friggin' weird artifacts are still intact. And I have to keep increasing the value until I can't anymore. And even then, there's gotta be a way to like make this not look weird. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. I know what I know what's happening. I know why I know why I can't freaking okay. Yep. I literally have to keep it right at here, and I feel like at this point I'm just gonna have to turn the like the X and Y values pretty high, but have the Z values be low. Like, I genuinely feel like that is like the best possible thing that I can do. 18 by 8. 18. Oh, great. Cool. Very freaking great. Cool. Awesome. Okay, yeah. See? Yeah. No artifacts. No artifacts. Any along? Yep. Right freaking there. Yep. That. It's like I genuinely can't find a working combination that makes everything look fine. Because sure. Nope. Oh, good grief. So, do I... This is the difficult part. Finding the right combination of things to make it so this stuff does not happen. Try 16. 16 on the, nope. See? Just as I friggin', just as I friggin' said. Just as I said. I can't have... I just cannot find the sweet spot where everything looks totally fine. Because, like, there's crap like that. Where it just looks really weird. Yeah, even then, even still, I have cranked this up. Okay, I think I have to have the I always have to have something on low. I always have to have something on low. Whether it be the X value, the Y, the Z value, or both, I always have to have something on. I always have to have something, and I actually think this is a good combination because, like, I mean, I could try 20, and like even then I can't. Yeah. Yeah, look, see, I can't have it too little probes, but I also can't have too many probes. Very epic Unreal Engine. Maybe bump that up and then bump this up. Okay, no artifact there. No artifact here. No artifact here. Okay. However, there's always one place, one spot that looks weird. I mean, I'd probably argue that, but at this point, I don't really care. So actually, I think that, yeah, I don't really care. It doesn't even look that weird. Okay, cool. I found the right combination, and I'm staying at a good 60 FPS around here. Just for some reason, I keep getting weird sudden frame drops, but okay. Yep, there it is. Right, see, right there. I've said this multiple times before. I cannot find a sweet spot. I cannot find a sweet spot for the life of me. Like, wait, what the frick? Yeah. That barely changed the that barely changed the FPS at all. All right. Turn that off. Cool. Are ya good, Unreal? Are ya good? Okay. Build level. The FPS isn't that bad. Yeah, it isn't that bad because, like, I imagine that even like someone with a graphics card, even like a single tier above mine, a single tier better than mine, would get much better performance than I'm getting currently. However, this is at a mostly empty level, and I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna look when it's filled. So I think I should probably, like, once That makes me think I should probably, like, get all the furniture and items done. Let's okay, so this idle task requires a new mechanic and item slash items. Hear me out. So you have like a spray paint switch, a spray paint which you can use to spray the neighbor, or spray the neighbor house to make it repaint it. That could work. Spray paint bottles, a spray paint bottle should be easy to model. Spraying them in the house will require him to repaint that part and also make the spray cans take 3 shots and be rare. What? Okay. Wait, what? Do what Dynamic Pixel doesn't hide it using post-processing? Oh, the frames, yeah. I mean, yeah. Dynamic Pixels did hide the wait, what? Why am I getting 60 to 70 FPS in here? Silly Unreal. Silly Unreal. Look at the frames. Look at 60, 70 frames. Silly Unreal. You don't know what you're talking about. All that glorious global illumination. Yes. Oh, look at that. Silly, silly Unreal. Silly Unreal. You're such a josher. Ha ha ha. This is a test level. It might turn into the final product or something. I don't know. Not final product. It might turn into one of the levels, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure yet. Which actually, see, the how on mention of the level reminds me, I have to finish I have to model the third. I still have yet to model the 3rd floor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open that up in Blender real quick. And to not make the stream die, I'm gonna turn on unlit mode in Unreal. So okay, there it is. So where is the 3rd floor? There. Just gonna disable all that. Yeah, disable that one. So as those who are in my Discord server are probably aware of, I am pretty much done with the basic layout of the 3rd floor. If you're wondering what this giant... Okay, I will... Sure, fine, phone. I'm gonna take my medicine. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Uh, Grass is going to kill it when it comes to FPS. No, it won't. It will. I can guarantee you that grass will not kill the FPS. You want to know why? I'm just gonna go ahead and go into Unreal and click this static mesh. Scroll down a tiny bit, and right here, you see this little thing that says cast shadow? Yeah, turning that off for all of the grass, for all of the grass meshes is going to completely avoid that. And grass doesn't even cast a shadow really anyway in real life anyway, so yeah. So yeah. It won't kill the FPS. Ugh. Why am I... Oh my gosh, if you're thinking about if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to pop my ears, and for some reason, unless I physically blow like this, like at the same time of trying to pop my ears, I can't pop my ears. I genuinely can't. I genuinely can't pop my ears unless I blow out of my mouth at the same time of me trying to pop my ears, which is so weird. I don't know what it makes me look weird. I don't know. It makes me it forces me to make weird faces, and it's just weird in general. I don't know why it happens. I don't know why my body does a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure you guys are also not aware of why your body does a lot of the things it does as well. Why did I go on a rant about why the human body does some things? I don't know. I I was basically just ranting. I should actually just hmm. There's probably I could whatever. I can just I just realized something. I just realized something. It's second floor. I can actually... No, nope, that's not what I meant to do. What the... yay! What I was going to say was I can probably just grab all of these, what? That doesn't make any... Alt select is only supposed to connect to the I can actually probably let's see what happens when I right click and do merge vertices by distance. Oh, that's actually totally fine. It's completely fine, actually. I thought it was gonna mess it all up, but it didn't. Cool. Why does it do that still? What the... That doesn't make any sense. That don't make no sense. Oh, wait. Wait, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Alt select is only supposed to select the edges that are like facing in the same direction as the other as the like say I do alt like that when I do alt select, it's supposed to select all of the lines connected to this edge on the x-axis. However, for some reason, with this one, it just doesn't do that. I love it when Blender freaks out like that. I love it when technology freaks out like that. Have I tried plugging my nose and blowing, then popping? Yes, it just makes my ears more clogged. Add another pillar for the 3rd floor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should. Yeah. I'll do that once I join the meshes and stuff like that. Well, not join the mesh. I mean, like, you know what I mean. You probably don't, but sure. The neighbor should predict your path like Alpha 1. You see, here's the thing. The problem with that is not only that I don't know how to do that, but I'm not entirely sure how feasible that is for Unreal's pathfinding. Because, I mean, I don't know. I could probably just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there a way for it? Okay, I'm thinking of ideas. Is there a way for it how to create a path? Shut up, phone. How to create a phone, not brain farted. How to create a path in form. Creating terrain path, no. Send to Unreal paths, excuse me?
Settings for Send to Unreal are located under the add-on preferences. Go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to your installed add-ons, and under the category choose Pipeline. There you can find the Send to Unreal add-on. You'll see this Preferences section, and it will have several sections in it.
Excuse me?
Paths, export, import, and validations. First, let's talk about the paths. Under the paths section, you'll see that there is this drop.
I didn't even know that even existed for Blender. I'll have to set that up. Paths, Unreal Engine documentation. Returns to the yada yada yada. I need nodes or even like functions on them. Change extension. Nope. This isn't about this isn't about AI paths. Create a path for AI.
Now, in Villain AI folder, Pawn Actors folder, I'm going to create a new blueprint.
You know, actually, I think I'm overcomplicating this. I could probably just do what the mod kit does and like create like an actor that called room or whatever, and just have it be like a box collision, and just like have a counter of each time the player overlaps it. And the neighbor would use that to determine what rooms you like going into the most. So yeah, I could just do that, where like at random, well, like pretty much at random, he would veer off his path, and he would veer off his path towards you and start well, actually, Maybe I could do it to where like if he loses sight of you in attack mode, he has a chance of trying to go to the room that that you go like going into most, and if he doesn't see you in there, then he'll go to hunt mode. Yeah. Yeah. That how did they do it in Alpha 1? How I just mentioned it, that what I just said is probably what they did. That's probably what they did. And it's actually not as not possible. It's not as complicated as I thought it was. Hey. Aren't you that guy with the hello neighbor tutorials? Yes, I am that guy with the hello neighbor tutorials. Got a suggestion. Could you possibly make it so the neighbor takes a little bit before jumping out of a window? What do you mean by take a little bit? Do you mean like he takes a little bit to jump out of a window? Like as in like it takes a little bit for him to climb through the window or something? I don't know. At superhero spot, do you why are you not just typing your messages in one sentence? Like why are you writing like 2 or 3 words per message? Or he needs something to break a window if he isn't at full speed yet. Actually, yeah, that is a good idea. I should probably make it so like unless he's in sprint mode or whatever, he finds an object in the window to break it. You're I don't know, I'm only 11 years old. If you yeah, like Michael says you have like 200 plus you have like 200 plus words to characters to work with in the YouTube comments. So yeah, you can definitely write more than one, like an entire paragraph if you wanted. And I love Hello Neighbor. Yep, yeah, I do too. The concept, not the game. I'm a fan of the concept, not the game. Subdivide, and I'm pretty sure that, and I'm pretty sure the same can be said for a large portion of the fan base. Okay. So now just get these little guys. Nope, that's not subdivide. And get this part. Bink. Wait. Hold on. Why? Why is it like that? What? Ain't this supposed to be like a straight line? Why? Wait. You're telling, okay, Unreal. So you're telling me that this vertice is at the same location. Okay. This vertice is I am very angry. This vertex, this wall is literally like it's literally It's literally slanted for some reason. It's slanted for some reason. What the? What the? Excuse me? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Just get rid of that real quick. Is this... It is. It is actually... It's slanted. It's slanted... Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's slanted like that. Like, nope, nope, didn't mean to select that as well. Think. And there we go. Cool. Okay, so that's why this one vertice wasn't at the right place, because it was freaking slanted. The more you know. Like just take a look at this. Look at how slanted this edge was. And yes, I'm trying to hide the fact, and yes, I'm trying to ignore the fact that I never changed the scene. Just let me press buttons in peace. Thank you very much. So yeah, I can see why this vertice was in the wrong spot, because it was freaking slanted. Anyways, let's go back to extruding. Funny how just me wanting to do the simplest thing just takes so long. X. Select the X-axis. Copy and paste that. Squeeze me. That's not what I said I wanted. There we go. Nope. X-axis. There we go. Yay. So now I just select the Z thing for that. Select the Z location for that, and then copy and then extrude. Right click to not let it take any transform settings or whatever. And there we go. Just select the okay, that does make sense. That does make sense, don't it? That does make sense, don't it? And this one is slanted too. Are you kidding me? Wait, is it slanted? Might be. No, it's not slanted. I was tripping. Okay, looking at chat. Okay, about the concept of Hello Neighbor. Good concept, poor execution. Correct. I like where Hello Neighbor 2 is going. I do as well. However, we've been here before with the last game, so I'm hesitant to put all of my faith and hope into this new one. Hello Neighbor 2 is more stealth horror than puzzle. That's what it seems like. Which is good. Which is really good. Because if they want to call it a stealth horror game, it needs to be a stealth horror game. At least a stealth horror game more than a puzzle game. Okay. What am I building? I'm building a custom house for the game I'm making. Only Never Hidden Spirits. My game, yes. That is what I'm currently making. Uh wait a minute. Is that the prototype house? No. No, it's a wait. Is that the prototype house? No, it's not the prototype house. It's a custom house. I drew inspiration from the announcement trailer house, yeah. So yeah. So sad face with tears of joy. Wait. So, why is that what Windows calls it? Why not just call it the cry laughing emoji or whatever? Or so mad you're why? Why are you mad that I'm making a custom house? uh is Nicky's probably gonna lose his job from trespassing and tax fraud. I mean, the trespassing part. I mean, in all seriousness, let's be real. If anyone's gonna be the tax if anyone's gonna get arrested for tax evasion, it's gonna be Mr. Peterson. That man has way too big of a house to be like in like matching any sort of neighborhood regulations. That like I'm pretty sure how big that house is, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Will Hidden Spirits have an opening? Yeah, it's gonna have cutscenes, the whole enchilada. Like, will it just drop you into your house and you go ahead and explore the neighbor's house? Or no, it's gonna have the whole thing. According to the books, the neighbor pretended his kids were still living with him, meaning the only crime he was committing was tax evasion. That's... Oh, that's hilarious. Because I might be wrong, but like in the US at least, I'm pretty sure there's like like if you have a family, taxes are like a bit cheaper, I think. I don't know, but that'd be funny. There is no way the Act 3 house is up to code in any way, shape, or form. That's because it's a dream. It's not a real house. Voice acting or grunts like Hello Neighbor 2 and Hello Neighbor 1? It's gonna be voice acting. I wanted to do I'm gonna be the only one voice acting because there's only two characters that are gonna have voices, Nikki and Mr. Peterson. I do a pretty fine Mr. Peterson voice, however, my Nicholas voice is like it's I want to have like variety to the voices, but and my fear is like just sounding the same or so similar that you can tell they're the same people. They're voiced by the same person. Cause yeah, that's my main fear, which is why I'm probably gonna have Mr. Peterson only say like a few things in the game and only consist and have him not talk very much, because Let's be real. The guy's going to be really depressed and stuff after losing his entire family in such a short amount of time. He's not going to want to talk to anyone. Act 2, he has an entire freaking room above his house filled with water. That must be a nightmare to maintain. Honestly, that must be a nightmare. However, that variation of the house is also debated on how the scale that how real that house was is debated upon when it comes to lore. So Russian new theory on spirits. You are a man of a few words. Yeah, Nikki's just Henry from Bending the Machine, where he has kind of a low, quiet voice like this, and he kind of sounds like the Daily Dose of Internet guy. I have heard that Hello Neighbor 2 is not going to be so lore based. That's a good decision. That's a good decision. I think that's what they should do, because they really the concept of Hello Neighbor is way too simple to have a really complex story and be really story driven and have captivating characters on the same level as, say, Insomniac Spider-Man or Last of Us. No, it doesn't need that. It's literally a game where you break into a cartoony, creepy guy's house. I don't think it needs to be that complicated. I hate Bendy. It's because there can't be a good demon. And I hate demons, unamused face. There's a couple reasons why I could think, like, there's two reasons why I can think of why you'd think that, and whatever, I'm not gonna comment on that. Dynamic pixels can't do stories right. True. They tried to go down the FNAF train and make a really convoluted story for a game that really didn't need it. From what I've seen, Hello Neighbor 2 looks really good, just with the range of quality from previous games. I can't help but be a little skeptical. Same. That's basically the approach I'm taking. So, anyways, back on that, from that little topic, we are going to continue with this. Subdivide and copy the Y location of this. Bink. And then put that in, and then make that a face. Well, actually, no, yeah. And do the same with these. Well, actually, it doesn't need to do that. It doesn't need to do that now. I'm not going to have it do that. Okay. So there's that. Wait, actually, I don't think I needed to do that at all. I think I just needed to make it so the sides line up. Yeah, I think that's all I really had to do. I did something unnecessary. Haha. There we go. Bink. And now I can now actually do that. And there we go. Now the entire thing is filled. Yay. Now to make the walls. Which is not going to be fun. Not at all. It's not going to be fun at all. So... do that. Actually, no. First, I need to copy and paste the Z location of this. Actually, yeah. Z location of that. Copy and paste. There we go. Da, 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 da. And now I just do that. That's not... That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't... I meant to just do that. I just meant to do that. Not whatever the frick happened there. Dun, 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 dun. That's not... Sure. Okay, whatever. I don't need that. Didn't need to fill that anyways. So, yeah. Second floor basic layout is finished. Now comes the irritating part. Making the walls. So first, I'm just gonna make the basic. I'm just gonna make the basic layout of the. I'm just gonna like select all of this stuff. Select the basic layout of all that, and yeah, there it is. See, that's what's supposed to happen. That is what is actually supposed to happen, and no, that is not. Actually, I was kidding. That was not what was supposed to happen. I only need the outside. Yep. No! Blender, why can't you select things correct? Why can't you select things correctly? Why? Why can't you just make things easier for me for once? Okay. Whatever. So... Now that I am done with that, I am going to look over here and scale that up like about there. Yeah, basically there. You know, now that I think about, I just realized something. I just realized something. And I am such I'm so disappointed in myself now that I figured that now that I have pointed this out to myself. So just let me pull up the image. So if you're wondering if you guys are wondering what I just realized, it's very funny, but at the same time, So with this house, I basically just remade the dev cam house. I basically just made a better version of the dev game house or dev game or whatever the frick you pronounce, however the frick you pronounce it. This is oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna look at the freaking chat. There will be more Hello Neighbor cartoon videos. Please no. I don't want another cartoon. That was, oh my gosh, I genuinely don't want a freaking Hello Neighbor cartoon. Again, it's not needed. If Hello Neighbor 2 flops, then Hello Neighbor's entire reputation flops. True. Uh, I don't think that old art style made sense because why is everything realistic except the doors, bathtubs, and the neighbor? It's meant to be. It was meant to resemble reality, but real life, but not like totally copy it. It meant to be like a. It was meant to be like a. In my opinion, I think the reason why a lot of people prefer the. I think in my opinion the reason why people like the old art style of like Alpha 1 and pre-alpha a lot more than what we got in the full game is because the old art style gave the game a much more unsettling atmosphere because it had that liminal space feel, if you get what I mean. It's familiar, but something is off and you can't pinpoint on exactly what. The odds of being killed by a cow are low, but never zero. They could be watching you right now. Hi, cows! I wish that they had stuck with the larger houses and have them all randomized. The bigger houses had so much to do in them. True. And the reason why people like Alpha 1, another reason why people like Alpha 1 in particular so much is why people favor it, that version of the game, is because it was a big house, but it felt condensed and claustrophobic, and it felt like you could run into the guy at any time, and it was, yeah. I'd argue the bigger houses killed Hello Neighbor. I wouldn't say that. The bigger houses didn't kill Hello Neighbor. However, the bigger houses that they did in the full game, like with Act 3, that was not the route to go. The AI could barely traverse anywhere higher than the first floor. Let's be real. The AI could barely go to any place higher than the first or second floor. Yeah. Lol remake COD in 4K. Sounds like a fever dream with someone in your house playing pre-alpha and someone else is playing Labor 2 Alpha 1.5. With Hello Neighbor's reputation. Wait, it had a reputation? That was funny. I like all the... so, talk about the art style. Ah, come on, the cartoon was great. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that great. Besides, on Netflix, Cuphead Show is coming on Netflix. That I am very excited for. I've always been excited about the Cuphead Show ever since it was first announced, and now that we actually get that we actually have real footage of it, it's and an official release date, and it's like so close, and it's just like looks fantastic. That's what I that's basically what I'm saying. It looks fantastic. They needed to hit a balance where it was a big house but still claustrophobic. That's essentially the type of balance that I wanted, that I want with this house that I'm making. Once the beta releases for Hello Neighbor 2, do you plan on streaming it? I mean, maybe. I didn't buy it. I mean, I don't even know how much it is on Steam. In fact, let me take a look. How much is the Hello Neighbor 2 beta? How much is that? Oh. Okay, as I'm looking on Steam, I see that there's a massive sale for Valentine's Day. And the entirety, and every single Mortal Kombat game is 80% off. So like MKX is like $5 and MK11 is 10, which is pretty crazy. But I don't really play the Mortal Kombat games. Anyways, Hello Neighbor 2. Hello Neighbor 2 beta. Beta announcement. Check out the brand new trailer hot off the press, yada yada yada. Please show me a link or something. Wishlist Hello Neighbor 2 on Steam to stay up to date, yada. Well, actually, I think the beta just comes out like is coming on April 7th. Okay, yeah. I can't sign up for it, I don't think. Well, actually, let me look back on it. Sign up for a newsletter to stay up to date on all this news. Yeah. It's not available currently, so I can't buy it. So I mean, I'll probably stream it. I don't know. Pre-orders release on April 7th. Yeah, I saw that. All right. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Nightmare, you didn't really miss a whole lot. Honestly, they added too many gimmicks to the full game. Ridiculous, over-the-top puzzles that didn't make any sense. I'm fine with a simple way of unlocking doors with keys, onboarding doors, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. If you want a good Hello Neighbor game, but you only have mobile, play Angry Neighbor. I like how you say that and don't even mention that the actual game is is available on the App Store and Google on the Apple and Google Play stores. The game is so like forgettable and not good that even like that even like when you mention that you can't even like mention the real things and that you can only I completely lost where I was going with that. I apologize, and I will stop talking now because I'm trying to talk while I I am working at the same time, and that is fogging up my brain. There we go. Do that. Think, 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 think. And yeah, that's gonna be... This is gonna be where you come out from. And... Oh! Nice. I can just do that. Very, very epic. Could just do that. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Control R. The frick? Why can I? Great, that's at the one caveat. The one caveat to being able to do that. So I'm just gonna subdivide that real quick. Get the X location of that. Set it to that. Actually, what I'm actually gonna do is get rid of that and subdivide I think I'll just I think I'm just gonna extrude this out and then let's see, location, extrude, copy and paste that. Okay, so I think I figured out basically how to do that. Okay, so actually subdivide, and of a freaking course it's it's messed up like that. That is irritating. Whatever. Actually, not whatever. I genuinely... Can I just delete those edges? I mean, oh my gosh. That, subdivide. Get that vertice. X value. Paste. And do the same to that. To go to that. And create a that and a that. So I can do this. I said so I can do so what the why so I can do this, yeah, there we go. Cool, there we go. Now it doesn't look weird. I don't know why there are all these cross... whatever. Does this affect the faces at all? I hope it doesn't. No, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. How many mobile Hello Neighbor knockoffs exist? Way too many to count. For this floor, you can take inspiration from the attic from Murder House by Puppet Combo. I don't remember Murder House. I could probably search it up. Murder House Puppet Combo. Oh! I remember this game. Oh. It's this. I remember this. Creepy bunny guy. Had Jacksepticeye in it. I remember it. I remember it well. Oh my gosh. Dumb plays. I completely forgot about that guy. Should probably check back over and see what he's doing nowadays. Murder House. Attic. Puppet Combo. See if anyone has any images of the attic. Whatever. I don't know why the guy with a duck shoots the duck with the gun. Only we're too beta. The taxidermist has to do target practice somehow. True. Why would the taxidermist shoot the duck just for practice? Why is he practicing? He's a taxidermist, which means he kills animals and stuffs them. He kills animals, then stuffs them. Would it be? It'd be cool if you're on the elevator of the house. Yes, it would be cool, but here's the thing. I don't know how. Actually, never mind. I was about to say I don't know how to get the pathfinding to recognize the elevator, but then again, I can actually just like I could just make a box collision and or even just like test it, or even just like check if the player is above a certain z-axis height, and if he is, run into the elevator, and if they are, run into the elevator, go up into the elevator and then go after them. Is this going to be the neighbor's houses? It's the neighbor's houses. Yeah. I swear if my computer asks me to upgrade to Windows 11 one more time. I get that. Okay. Okay. Let us continue. So, in fact, actually, I think I'm actually just gonna save this and end the stream here. So, this was great. I liked it. I like doing these streams as always. So finally figured out how to do the freaking RTX global illumination. So on that note, I will see you guys in the next one, whether that be a tutorial, another tutorial video, devlog, stream, whatever. So yeah. Yeah, so Yeah, my Streamlabs link is in the description if any of you guys want to donate anything. Which I don't really, which I mean, you don't have to. I'm not begging you to. It's just there. So anyways, bye bye everybody, and I will see you in the next one.